What's up, guys? Noelram here, bringing you the first ever Pon3gaming updates. This is actually take two. We had technical difficulties on the first one.
That wasn't competent.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know,
on
saying
the
it's
episode
take
was
two just makes us look bad.
Because
Just
we
so
are
you know.
bad. We are terrible at this. Anyway, we are currently in a temporary world. The world is running at survival, except that we're in creative right now, just for this cause. Anyway.
Like,
Uh,
they made us do manual labor.
You guys are losing my train of thought right now.
Choo choo.
it's because your train of thought sucks.
Yes, it does. Okay.
Your thoughts are bad, and you should feel
Oh,
bad.
currently we do have a equestrian build going. Oh, Jay, why don't you tell us how the progress is, since you were the last one to touch it? Jade is one of our admins, by the way.
Ponyville needs houses, which we aren't sure if the people who buy the plots are going to build them, or if the staff is going to build them and sell them. Cloudsdale's pretty much done, even though
buying them as in-game money, by the way, not real money.
Yeah, game money. Cloudsdale's houses are kind of small though, so I kind of want to redo those because they're like 10 blocks each in the inside, which is kind of tiny, especially when the windows are on the floor.
We're so serious right now. When are we ever serious?
I don't know.
Yeah, we also have unimportant Pon3gaming members in our Skype chat.
Excuse me,
Oh,
unimportant.
Everyone
Yeah.
is important.
Unimportant.
Wow.
Everyone.
Unimportant.
Everyone is important.
It is you who is the one who is unimportant.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
recording.
Good
I
Those
shit.
are the
agree with
people
this
who make the
sentiment.
community what it is.
I can
Nobody's
edit you guys
Yeah.
out if I wanted to.
I'll
I
edit
could
your
kick you
face
from
with
the
my
server if I
fist.
wanted to.
Hey, why I'm important?
Appaloosa's pretty much done. Buffalo Camp is pretty much done, except for the TPs look like crap. They don't look like TPs because TPs are triangular, and Minecraft has squares. Doesn't
I
really
want to
work
be
out
the
very
person to say that we were actually serious for about 5 minutes.
I don't need TPs. It's not their fault they have to be triangles.
No, screw your triangles, but we were like serious for 5 minutes there.
So anyway, continuing with the equestrian build.
Those poor triangles, why are you so mean to them?
I don't like triangles. They're all three-dimensional,
Well, they hate you too.
three sides.
They hate you too.
They better hate me because I hate
Yeah, they
them.
better hate you.
They better hate me. I hate them.
We love
Yeah,
each other
they-
so much in this community.
I'm
Pon3gaming,
looking at those
yeah, very
triangles.
stubborn.
Everfree Forest is kinda done, kinda not done.
It's just
Kind of.
Like, Sakura's tree is done, and there's a pathway leading to it, but I want to have other random pathways, and then I want to expand it because it's kinda tiny. And then we have to still make the little castle part, and I believe I have to get burnt to voxel/world edit another mountain because it's not very mountainy at all. Like, it's hilly, not mountainy, which is not very good for Everfree.
We have pretty high
Scale 1
standards
to 10,
here.
how free is the Everfree currently?
Well, when you have a castle on top of a mountain, you kind of need something on top of a mountain. I think it was on a mountain. I mean, they crossed a bridge over
a mountain. You need a mountain for it to be on top of.
Yeah, because then we have to have the bridge too. What else? Appaloosa's pretty much done. If anything, if people ever want to move in, I'm not. Are we gonna let people live in Appaloosa, or is it just gonna be for looks?
We should have people move in.
Well,
That'd be best.
what we'll probably end up doing with Appaloosa is sell out the houses as, like, I don't know.
I think we should have it like residential.
We won't be letting people actually build anything there.
Yeah, we won't
Well,
have
also
people building
buildings.
anything. We shouldn't have people building in any Canada towns.
Actually, no. Ponyville, I'm pretty sure, is going to be like what Jade said. It's going to be you can pay to buy a plot, and then that's going to be basically our
Oh.
Well,
big
I don't know.
chunk of
I don't know
plots
if we're
to
gonna
build
let
on.
people build their own houses because I tried making a Ponyville house and it came out like crap. Because I like how Brohoof does theirs, but I think for our server, I think their houses are a bit too big. So
Brohoof does an amazing
imagine
job
like the
building.
houses they have on Brohoof, but small and not as detailed.
Der Flatterschall-Cottage ist
Basically,
Also,
the
we have no
lazy
fear of
way.
promoting other servers.
Brohoof is doesn't exist.
It does
Don't
not
listen.
exist. We have the
You never
enemy.
mentioned it.
Yeah.
only do
I-
the poor
I have nothing against Brohoof.
Yeah.
No, they have nice builds, but everything's really, really detailed, which is like hurts my eyes.
Something
Get it.
that I don't get about
You like
Brohoof.
Brohoof? Get out.
I can't build. I can build, but I can't build up to their standards.
Wait a minute, USM hates Brohoof. We should all like Brohoof.
Yeah, I like Brohoof. Have you guys seen their? I know this is really off topic. Their Crystal Empire.
Yeah, this is supposed to be an update.
I don't
yeah,
care.
Crystal...
I don't care. I'm not topic. Crystal Empire.
Jay,
Have you seen
Oh,
that?
we're serious? Oh my god.
It's just because I'm banned on the server.
Wait, hold up. You guys say USM? I always pronounce it like
Okay,
Usum.
G2.
Oh my.
I always thought I would say it out loud. Usum. It always sounded right to me. Just
Every time we say his name, somebody bleep it out. It'll be funny.
Maybe I'll keep it out.
It's actually
so
probably a
Smackles
really good
or
idea.
something. Why Smackles? But let's see.
That is
For free, Canterlot.
Some-
Canterlot is pretty much just gonna be for We're gonna have a chamber for Celestia, Luna, maybe Cadence. I'm not sure. Cadence training armor. Which
Nobody likes
Cadence is in
Probably
the
not.
Crystal Empire. Cadence is in the Crystal
Nobody
Empire.
likes them. Well, at least I don't like them. Not
I like
everybody.
Cadence because I really like her color scheme.
Well, Cadence
hate
is in the
both of them
Crystal
for
Empire.
odd reasons.
Guys, come
It's
on.
very nice to know
Cadence lives in the Crystal Empire. Why would she live in Canterlot?
because she was probably born there and she lived there once upon a time ago.
But now
And
she
we-
moved. She moved.
It never was said that she actually ruled over the Crystal Empire.
Well, she
It was implied that she was the princess, but not that she rules there.
lies.
Plus, she went back at the end of the episode. She didn't stay there.
Yeah,
How do you
Jay,
know she
don't think you'll
just she didn't
canon
just go
into this.
back to like do the ward
She
ceremony?
can, but why can't she also have a house? Why can't she also have a room in Canterlot until we do the Crystal Empire? If we ever do the Crystal Empire, like we have Scootaloo living with Rainbow Dash, and I'm pretty sure that's not canon either.
Well, I'm gonna bring in my little bit of canon here. If you play the My Little Pony Game Loft mobile game thing, Scootaloo lives in the Cutie Mark Crusader treehouse,
so does Sweetie Belle.
So
So does Sweetie
and
Belle.
that is the closest thing to canon we have. That's-
So does Sweetie Belle. You gotta know that. Sweetie Belle also
Well,
lived in the
Sweetie Belle lived in
treehouse.
the
No, but in the game, she lived in the
no,
treehouse.
she lived in a random house thing.
No,
like she does
no.
in the
Sweetie Belle lived in the treehouse.
No,
all
damn it!
game.
I will get out my. I'm using my phone. I will check it.
Yes, do it. I challenge thee.
I have
In
my
the
phone
in the
out.
show,
I'm gonna
she
look.
lives with her parents, but in the game, she lives in the treehouse also.
And where lives Scootaloo before?
Anyway, about our
anyway,
server. If you haven't guessed, we're a
In the
brony server.
treehouse, the cutie
Awesome.
No, shut up.
Wow.
if you have,
Guys, the Cutie Mark Crusader clubhouse in the Minecraft server is like 3x3 and it's 2 floors.
This My Little Pony game is
No,
doing
it's like 4x5. It's 4x5 and it's 2 floors.
Okay, I have the game up. I'm about to go check.
okay, nobody cares. Anyway, if you haven't guessed, we are a brony server. We are a brony server.
We
Yeah.
are? Damn it!
Really?
This was,
I didn't
I
know
thought this was a
that.
Pokemon server. I
And
mean, seriously, look at all these
Yeah.
Pokemon sprites. I
Yeah,
mean,
my awesome
this
Pokemon.
this unicorn is clearly a shiny Pokemon.
Oh my god.
No matter
clearly a
what
shiny
you say, we're
Rapidash.
all just gonna interrupt.
yes, I know that.
Just say the most.
In our server, we are extremely against griefing. We have some anti-griefing plugins.
No, I think that's a norm for like all the servers.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
some no, not really. Some servers allow griefing. They allow
Well, yeah.
raiding, but we
Like Anarchy.
yeah
Some of them are just
Yeah,
stupid. They don't
but-
have anything installed.
we don't.
You're not an anarchy server, as far as I'm concerned.
And
Yeah,
usually
RD.
the servers that allow griefing are the ones that are like PvP and stuff.
We allow
Yeah,
PvP, but only if you like say, "Hey, can I kill you?" and then you say, "Sure," but only if I
Yeah,
can
but
kill
like
you.
the hardcore PvP servers.
Where
And then
they're
everyone's
limited
friends.
PvP, meaning you have to ask the person, repeat you want to PvP with.
Unless-
Don't hurt anyone's feelings.
Or if they're in your house and you didn't want them there.
Or unless you're in like tall grass and you just pop out, but you gotta say like wild, Sweetie Belle appeared.
and then you could just stab him.
That happens.
No, but you could choose to run away if you want to or not, or catch. Doesn't matter.
Or cat.
Where's all this
Again,
stuff
with the
coming
Pokemon
from?
thing,
No,
you
this
know.
is, none of this
Oh,
is true.
Pokemon server, remember?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently we're a Pokemon server, so you know I'm trying to roll with it. Come on. So.
You guys have heard of Pixelmon, right?
Yeah.
Well,
What have I heard of?
Right
I
there.
played that with James once, and he had like 2 Snorlaxes, and one of them had a Dragonite, and I had like a level 10 Bulbasaur, while they had like 2 Snorlaxes.
And you're like, what?
Lame.
Anyways, about PvP.
Yes,
In a-
controlled PvP. We have controlled PvP.
You can't call it that.
We have we run a Pony Pack plugin created by Cyrus Henderson.
Who's, again, not here.
Yes, who is not, well, it doesn't matter because who just uses annoying voice changers and just annoy
Which
us.
is really
Well, at least he'll be here.
The
Sounds
link
like
is
it's a bit.
30.
Hi, I'm Cyrus.
/Pony.
Apparently he
His
doesn't,
voice sounds
yeah,
like a little kid when he uses it, or he sounds like a really creepy man.
he doesn't like anybody to know his
Sounds like
voice
yours.
because, I don't know.
Well,
The
some
FBI
of
will
you
get
know
on
his
this.
actual voice.
Yeah, no, some people do.
I've heard his
I know
actual
I did.
voice.
I heard
I
it.
did the other
Yeah.
day, yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
just
heard
cool like
every
that, you
answer.
know, no big deal or anything.
The
know.
Pony Pack plugin, basically there's like, 8 classes?
There's
Definitely.
there's Earth Pony, Unicorn, Pegasus, Zebra, Changeling, Griffin, Dragon, and Alicorn.
Yes, and Alicorn are only like
Yeah.
reserved for mods and up.
It's only for staff.
Yeah, staff members who were voted by the community. We're really like for like community like events, or we're trying to like be as much involved with our community as possible.
Like the slime.
Yeah,
Community slime.
Oh my god, that's slime.
Oh, that was the best.
That's hilarious.
I thought the ring
Until-
was careful out in the middle of
until-
nowhere.
What was his name? I can't remember, but somebody came along and like killed all the baby slimes, and I got mad.
All the baby
wasn't it Sigma?
slimes?
I can't remember who. It might have been
Seems like it
Sigma.
was him.
Who would kill a baby?
You know.
I know. It was terrible.
Jade would.
Like it was.
Depends
No.
what I have any
Oh,
toppings
because
with
Jade
me.
has her precious baby. Jade has Calliope, her precious baby. She would not kill a baby because Calliope is a precious baby.
But she would shank it.
No,
She would shank anyone.
because Jack Noir taught me how to shank, and I have to, use my power of shanking because he taught me.
What kind of name is Jack Noir?
It's the name of a person.
He
Don't make fun of him.
will shank
Right.
you, and he will shank you 10 times better. He'll shank you 100 times better than I ever could.
Mm-hmm.
The Homestuck.
Also,
Because he is a
fine.
staff.
Anyways, off to the Homestuck.
Hey,
Oscar
want to get
Wilde.
on topic
Okay.
again?
yes, I
No.
know. I would love to get on topic. Great idea.
Well, Pokemon Homestuck server.
Thanks, Marsh.
That's us.
Yeah,
We're
I'm full of great ideas.
Pony,
Okay,
a
next one.
Pokemon, and a Homestuck.
So,
server.
basically all the classes they are balanced quite well. Unicorns, they have like basic magic, like
Throw,
throw. What
Throw
else?
is the best spell, just by the way.
blink.
I hear Blink is the best, so
Blink.
No, throw. Throw is the best.
YOLO.
you're the best spell.
No.
Hello.
If you say that again, I'll.
If I say it again, I promise I will shank myself.
Yes, you should.
Jade is a
thank
higher
yourself.
rank than you, Noel.
Yes, but I'm the one who has recording powers.
I'm the one who has server powers.
Jade has YOLO.
I can make
powers.
Pixlors.
I have.
Jade has-
I have.
Hey.
Jade has YOLO powers.
I have publicity powers.
I'm Jesus. Space Jesus.
So anyway, our Pegasus pretty straightforward. You could fly, of course. You could also spam other Pegasus with requests to change the weather,
That's getting fixed eventually, probably.
I think changelings can do it
like
too,
that.
because-
No, get out of here.
Yeah, that's the best thing. Since we know the creator of the Pony Pack, we can actually like give him suggestions and like tell him about bugs, and he can
Yeah,
fix them.
the creator of the
Or
Pony
just yell
Pack.
at him.
Yeah, the creator of the Pony Pack.
Cyrus is the creator of the Pony Pack. He was the former owner. He passed it off to me when he.
No, he passed away. So
No,
Yeah.
he passed off
He-
ownership of the
he-
server.
really- yeah,
Now,
he-
We give him
myself.
suggestions
he
from beyond the
repeatedly
grave.
comes onto our Skype chat and says like he's dead. So
So pretty much a dead guy is coding our plugin.
He's actually a zombie. But that nobody's supposed
We
to
have
know that.
necromancers at bay. Like every
He's
4 hours.
amusing
Burnt is a necromancer.
Every time he's in the corner,
He
we have to
prefers
stop and
deceased
kill.
Yeah, but
individuals.
one of the
please.
drawbacks of knowing the person of the pony pack is that he gives us the very super bugged version of his plugins before releasing it to the public. So, you know, our server will be all like completely bugged out because of his...
No, it's so much fun though because you
Yeah,
never
it's
know
fun
what's
to
gonna
mess with
happen.
bugs.
But it's nice to know that we're the first ones with the new update.
Bugs scare me,
We help
especially
make-
spiders.
Spiders are arachnids, Jade.
And
I got
clearly
near
that is why I'm not
Cyrus, just,
Vriska.
you know, just putting that out there.
Yeah, so, what else? Our Earth ponies. The Earth ponies,
Earth ponies are best ponies. Do not argue.
they have higher, they have like more health,
Swag.
they could run faster, and they get more yield from crops.
No, they
They
don't.
be
don't?
huge
Oh,
there,
that's right, they
Tony.
don't do that anymore.
Well, they get
Actually,
more
yeah.
apples
You
from
should
trees,
get
don't they?
apples.
Oh yeah, to
They
get
get more
apples.
apples from trees.
Yeah, more apples from trees.
You get like you get like insane amount of apples from trees. It's ridiculous. Like you
Yep.
cut a tree down, and it like rains apples.
And you get speed 3 when you run.
Yes, but
Oh yeah.
It's-
It's
that's
the,
great.
it's the
When you
same
sprint-
speed as flying when you run for Earth.
but
ponies.
apparently if you drink a speed potion, it doesn't stack. Actually makes you slower.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
So
If you drink any speed potion, it will slow you down if you're an Earth pony.
That's how fast.
that's
it
kind of
is.
yeah, that's kind of like ironic and redundant. So
It's too bad it doesn't stack.
yeah,
It'd be also nice
especially
to
with
know that
beacon
for Peg-
blocks. Don't be anywhere near a beacon block because that also will slow you down.
Maybe
I'm
also
gonna have
nice
to
to know-
actually ask
no, let me talk.
Cyrus. He's not on right
He's
now,
probably
which
invisible.
sucks.
Like he always is.
But I'm
No,
gonna
he's
ask
not
him about updating it so that the Earth Pony speed overrides beacon blocks and speed potions.
Derpy looks fat.
What?
Damn it, Jade.
Yeah, Jade.
Damn you, James, real randomness.
Cannot unsee.
I'm allowed to say that because I know Alex.
Oh wow, she is fat.
I want my Sylvia name.
Oh wow.
You guys are so mean.
She looks really
Yeah, she is fat.
Look at her
Oh
legs.
my,
So
Jade.
She is a little chunky, you know. And it looks like she's rabid too.
And she has really,
Too many muffins.
Anyway,
really big ear.
What's
and
all
she
rip
looks
on
like she's
Thursday?
like foaming at the mouth.
We're all mean people.
Yes, we
Let's see
criticize
another
other
flop
people's
shot.
pixel art and we turn to sponges.
Oh yeah, that happened.
True
Funniest
story.
thing happened today. Some guy found a pixel art that was turned to sponge, and he thought it was good enough to grief. So he griefed it, and he got banned.
And this
There we go.
Where was that?
true story.
It was your pixel art, actually,
I
sweetie.
cry every time.
It was Sweetie's pixel art. It was half-assed outline. It was.
I cry.
It wasn't even a
every
full
time.
outline, and he messed up halfway through, so he just started over somewhere else. And then he got turned to sponge by
I have to
someone.
tell you something.
Yes.
That is, honestly, I'm being very honest right now. A really, really cool story, Phil.
Oh my god, really? You think so?
Yeah, save it
God.
for the end of the update, will you?
Oh.
Oh,
I feel like we're gonna have
Noel
to
is
like
mean.
cut
We
this
should kick him
update.
from the call.
I'm sorry. So anyway, the changing class, they have flying, of course. They could also change into other players and mobs, which isn't actually the best
right.
idea to change into like a skeleton or a zombie because you know the people will attack you regardless.
Actually, people change
And
into
if
sheep,
I'm-
and then everyone starts killing them.
Yeah, I
If
know.
I'm
Ridiculous.
online and I see a mob, I will kill it on sight without question usually. So if you're a changeling, do not be anywhere near me.
That's the bad thing about
there.
changelings. Like,
I-
I know, what's his name? Somebody got mad at me because they're like this guy that's like a skeleton at night and didn't expect me to attack them.
Wow.
What Cyrus needs to do again is he needs to remake it.
Oh, right here. Oops,
Yeah,
oops,
and they
oops.
also have the love drain spell, which they could basically like sap health from other enemies and give it to themselves.
They don't take the health; they take food. So you sap something's health, and then you regain food.
Oh, So
The problem with changelings is you use love drain on somebody and they can't really tell where it comes from, so they get angry. And when you're disguised as something, people don't really think it's you, so they attack you. And what used to happen with changelings is you punch them and they revert back to normal. You go, oh, that's a person. For some reason, Cyrus will not code it where it does that again, so you punch a
Wait,
changeling
did-
who's
no,
No,
disguised.
that was fixed actually.
No,
It-
yeah,
you fixed it?
you can punch
Yeah, they
changeling.
They change back to normal when you punch them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm happy.
what
My life's
Cyrus needs to do is make chainlings turn invisible.
No, that's Unicorn.
Oh.
Unicorn has a spell to turn invisible.
No, well, so do changelings. You never see in the season finale they did like all become visible right above Canterlot.
They weren't
weren't
invisible.
No, they're whacking at the shield. You can see.
Everybody was just stupid and didn't think, what are those black dots up above the shield? Maybe we should be worried about those black dots.
Oh, I thought they were
They're-
invisible.
they're
Are banging
inside.
on the shield.
Oh well.
Like,
Are we
thought-
getting mad at the show its continuity, which it doesn't have, because it had one show into winter, one episode into winter, then the next episode was the end of fall. So
cartoons?
Yeah. What can you say?
Yeah. So
Are we gonna-
our,
Ponies?
our Griffin class, they can fly and they have a higher attack
Claws.
damage.
Gilda, you're on
About it.
Griffin here.
other than that, they're the exact same as Pegasi.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're Pegasi, but better.
Yes, we are.
Also, they're VIP only.
Oh my God, Gilda's in here. I don't even realize.
Can
They are not
Pegasus,
VIP only.
can
They are
Pegasus do
legend
lightning
only.
again?
Yeah, they have to stand on. Oh yeah, that's right. Pegasus has to stand on like a snow block. I think it's like
Which is our clouds.
yeah, which are clouds in here.
But Griffins can't use lightning, right?
Yeah. Can only like the flying class stand on clouds, or did
It's gonna be every single class.
oh so it's
Yeah,
not,
we will have it modified for just us, where any class can stand on clouds.
Because one, it's really unfair when only flying people can stand on clouds. Because we worked hard on Cloudsdale, and I'm gonna be really sad if only flying people can actually use Cloudsdale. Because
Well,
that's
Jaded,
not
how's that
fair.
happen?
everybody I know, well, knew except Morris and Sweetie Belle, and yeah, that's about it. So the flying class.
If I wasn't Chrysalis, I would choose an Earth Pony.
I was a I was a unicorn. I didn't really mind.
If I wasn't Chrysalis, I'd probably go with Babs or Pinkie Pie's taken, so I can't do Pinkie Pie.
I know, I would have been Pinky.
No, I would
I'm
have
going
been.
to
I would
interrupt
have
for a
beat you
moment
already. If Pinkie Pie
and
was
tell
over,
everyone to come look at this awesome Philomena that I just made.
we can see it from
Ooh.
Oh, let me TP.
yeah. So
it's huge. We can see it.
let's see what else. Our dragon class, which is like our newest class. They can fly. They can breathe fire.
They're flying. They have to eat a lot of food. Though.
Yeah, and they have like they're completely resistant to fire and lava for a short time.
Shit will render
And
in.
they can only instant. I think they can only instant eat meat.
I think it was raw meat. Or when they eat raw meat, it's like eating cooked meat. So there's also that.
Man, why is it putting it on fire? Can I fix that? Can I get out like flint and steel and like Bennett on fire?
I'll reform back. Don't worry.
Put netherrack on it and set it on fire. Put the netherrack on fire.
Let's see what our class. Oh,
That still sets it on fire. I
our
think.
zebra class. Can someone say that? Because I know nothing about zebras.
They're
When you like
black.
put in a command and it gives you
What do zebras do?
No, we don't have
Seriously.
/z-break anymore.
Oh, okay.
If they eat a mushroom,
That I
they
know.
fly.
Yeah, when
Like-
they eat a mushroom, they gain an ability. I don't remember what
I
ability
think it was like
each
super
is. I think
jump.
yeah, one of them is super jump, and the other one is some sort of.
Invisibility.
Okay.
Invisibility. Okay.
Only reason they got that is I kept telling Cyrus to make them Lord of the Mushrooms, and that was his way of making them Lords of the Mushrooms. So zebras are Lords of the Mushrooms, pretty much.
Good to
I
know.
don't-
Angie did
I
it.
think other than that, they're the exact same as Earth ponies or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they do really. Nobody really knows. They're zebras.
You don't
Nobody,
know.
nobody here chooses.
choose zebra.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Nobody really chooses.
Nobody chooses zebra. They're like the forever alone class.
Because nobody
Yeah.
knows.
It's a zebra.
Because
It's
they're
just
ponies,
like-
nobody ever chooses them.
I'm forever alone class.
Zebras are
Me and
tricky
Griffins.
because of flow sheets. It's the only thing.
So
I think they have like a chance of getting like potion abilities with like a sword or a fist or.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know.
If they attack somebody, they occasionally poison.
I'm a zebra now, just to prove
And then
you
I think
wrong.
there's like a 1 and there's like a really like weird number he added in there for the hell of it. There's something like you have like a 1 in 10,000 chance to give somebody a wither effect.
A wither.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I think it's a 1 in 100 actually.
Okay, well, you have a 1 in that's 1 in 100 is way too small though, because that's gonna happen a lot.
It's like a
Yeah.
10%
If you're just
chance.
attacking people, they'll eventually get it.
Pretty much zebras are Lord of the Mushrooms and
I
Lord of
am
the
a
Bush
zebra,
effects.
just to prove you wrong.
Well,
I don't know what I'm doing with this.
yeah, I don't know. Cyrus says he's trying to like make like flowers edible.
Yeah,
He
he
said
doesn't
He
like
said that like a long time ago, but I'm like,
He said he was gonna do it, and then I suggested it again, and he goes, "Oh no, I can't code that."
oh, so okay, so it's a
So you'd have to actually mod Minecraft to do that.
yeah.
Because if it was up to me, it would be like, I think like there'd be some species that like should get like ponies. They're herbivores, so they should get sick if they eat meat. Wouldn't that make
Yeah,
sense?
I know. Even if it is
And then
cooked or
changelings.
not. So
Yeah, and then if you think of changelings, you think, oh, they're kind of carnivorous, so they shouldn't be able to eat like plants, but they should be able to eat like raw or rotten. I don't know. I always imagine changelings being able to eat raw and rotten meat.
That'd be cool, but no.
Don't go no. It was a good
So
idea.
how long did it take us to discuss all of the classes and when how many
Well,
less than halfway done?
so I believe that's alicorns, which are pretty.
It's just Pegasi, Unicorn, and
Yeah, they have like
That's
all those
something.
powers.
But it's much overpowered.
I think there could only be like the canon alicorns, nothing else.
Well,
at least on our server.
well, seeing
only
as
3
okay,
spots.
I
Oh
don't
no, Burnt's an Alicorn right now. He's Alicorn Twilight.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Well, that's because he's the owner and he can do whatever the hell he wants.
I
Yeah,
can do whatever the heck I
how-
want.
Yes, you can do it.
You can do it!
We don't have a Luna. We don't have a Cannons, right?
I'm going for Luna.
Yeah, we don't have a
Think
cadence.
anybody
We don't
forgot?
have a Luna. We don't have a Discord. We don't have a Nightmare.
How many votes would I need to be Luna?
More than half, I think.
I think it's also probably, even if it's one of those things you may get a lot of votes voting yes, but in the end it's just
It should be like 3/4 yes.
Just us that
Well, like
decides
right
it,
now,
really.
I have like 5 yeses and 0 nos.
Because it might be one of those things where we might decide, well, let's wait a little longer and see what happens.
That's fine. That's understandable as well.
Yeah.
Even though I really do want a Luna because it's been bugging me, and you can and then Luna gets to live in camp for that.
And yeah. Anyway, on our server, we also allow nicknames. Way of getting nicknames is donating on our website. Once that donating page is up and running, Bert needs to fix that right now.
I'm
Hint,
working
hint.
on that.
Staff get nicknames.
The nicknames, when you pick a nickname, you keep it forever, even if you're.
Oh no, that's
You do
fine.
not keep your nickname if you keep your nickname. You can have a nickname for forever, but if you choose a canon character, if you go inactive for 3 weeks and the server has been up and running for all those 3 weeks, you will lose your name. And if someone else wants that name, they can have it.
Yeah.
Meaning, if you come back and you lost your nickname and somebody else already has it, you can't have it back.
But you can
But if
still
you-
choose
It
one.
might not be 3 weeks. It might be some other length of time.
Okay.
Can't you have an excuse too? Like
Yeah,
I
as long as it's like a
vacation-
reasonable
As
excuse.
long as you have a
Indeed.
legitimate excuse for being gone for 2 or 3 weeks.
Like,
And you
Or,
want it
and
in
if you
advance.
tell us you're going to be gone, I mean, if
Hey,
you just
guys,
leave 3
like,
weeks,
disappear.
True story. The last person who was cursed was the owner before Cyrus,
yeah, it was Froyo Shark.
who kind of
Mom
got
wasn't very
he
nice.
raged. He came back once.
He wasn't very nice.
Complaining because he wasn't Christmas anymore.
Oh yeah, that was
He
ridiculous.
messaged me on Skype and he's like, "Oh, hey, aren't you from Pon3gaming?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm the new owner now." And he's like, "Oh, well
Oh.
then."
This is
Awkward.
Yeah, I have screenshots of him like calling everybody children and stuff like that.
Wow.
Oh,
And then he was
Uh,
going. He was like, "Oh, some little kid has my nickname." I'm like, "That's a cool story."
yeah, I
really
can
don't care.
remember this. I can
True
remember.
story.
I don't know what's worse,
Jaded
talking
Beth
about other
Crystal
people
said.
badly over the internet or something, the Holocaust. I don't know.
The Holocaust. Great comparison.
True story. Jaded's best chrysalis ever.
Why do you keep sending me links?
Even though she's like super sensitive and not evil.
Don't take me seriously, okay? I might don't take me. All the time
You
I'm
might
fooling
eat
around,
babies.
so
So
especially my crying. That's usually just that is me faking. That's not really me crying.
yeah. So
Unless she actually is
Or-
crying.
So basically, for you guys wondering, all the main 6 are taken. So that ship has sailed, but the background ponies are not taken yet.
And I'm pretty sure, even though I'm not too fond of Rule 63, this Rule 63 ponies are still open too. So if you really want to, if you really, really, really want a main 6, you could always do a Rule 63 pony, or like, you could always go with the pony's original version if it's not. I think the only original pony that's taken is Surprise.
Yeah.
Rule 34, be
yeah,
Princess
you-
Molestia.
Yeah, you're able to get like a generation
We
1 through
need one of
3
those.
nicknames
We
if you
need one
want.
of those.
So.
We need a Princess Molestia.
No.
True
What if
story.
what if somebody wanted Generation 1 Twilight? That's been bugging me for a while. What would we do?
We would make him name Twilight, not Twilight Sparkle, and
Or
the color scheme would
Twilight,
be
But
purple
the
and
thing is,
white.
Bart's name isn't Twilight Sparkle. It's just usually Twilight.
Okay, so
Yep.
Twilight Sparkle from Generation 4 is open.
Not
Wait,
really.
what?
So yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I
Because,
think you're quite
because-
wrong about that still.
Well, this Twilight.
Well, last time I
is,
saw your
purple and white,
your-
which is Rarity's colors.
your nickname is Burnt Bacon, the bacon pony right there.
I'm pretty sure he's just not 100% positive what he's going to do with Twilight.
I am not sure yet.
Exactly.
So,
So yeah.
So for now,
knows?
he's doing a very in the middle
Yeah,
name.
you're also free to get your nickname like your OC pony, if you wanted to, or just any other.
I mean, if you want to go that route, you do that.
I've had this milk sitting here for an hour, 30
You know,
minutes. I should probably put some cereal in
OC
it.
pony. No,
Oh,
what
yeah,
do
you
you?
can mix and match classes. I am Soren the Changeling.
Why are you messing up her hair?
Oh yeah,
Weird.
about that. If you do get a nickname, it's not required, but it's recommended that you're whatever class they
Somebody-
are.
You
Somebody
get the
should
skin
apple
for that.
cobbler.
although I don't really
Cobbler is best
care at all what class you are.
In fact, somebody should be apple cobbler.
Yeah,
Anybody
but
want-
if you're a different
Yeah.
class than the pony that you chose, you're gonna drive everybody else crazy though.
be apple cobbler.
No one knows who that
Get
is.
it back.
Apple cobbler's best background pony.
No.
No.
You know who
Best
we need?
background
I'm
pony.
No,
Mr.
Applejack is
Alright.
best background pony.
No, Applejack is my
So
best-
cruel.
it's,
Because she makes the
It's-
song.
it's funny. People say that she's like the background pony when she had like 2 episodes back to back.
The best
I really-
background pony is Weine.
If nobody can tell, I really like Earth ponies a lot.
Yeah. But if anything else, Rarity will be the background pony because she hasn't had an episode yet.
Yeah, I was really disappointed when season 3 had no Rarity episodes.
Yeah.
I wanted to just go down.
Oh well,
Disappointed how they-
maybe the season finale might be Rarity focused.
Rarity.
I seriously doubt it
Because
because it's announced
gonna
that
be
it's like
the main person of the princess coronation.
I thought the Princess
Well, it's gonna
Coordination was
become
episode 12. Oh look, we're announcing spoilers on the internet.
If they're correct, then there will be spoilers. But
Dumbledore dies.
Too much
Rarity's
time
gonna
on
be
Oh, no.
He kills Dumbledore.
Oh no, Ev!
Rarity kills Dumbledore.
Rarity
idea.
Dumbledore.
Snape kills Dumbledore.
Right time.
It
Thunderbolt.
would
wanna
make
kill
sense for
Dumbledore.
Rarity to be the main character of the princess coronation, seeing in the Generation 3, Rarity was a princess.
Oh yeah. I
Biggest
wanna-
spoiler ever. Jesus dies at the end of the Bible.
Guys, Jesus.
Anyway,
Look up.
Jesus doesn't even
she
die.
was,
Like he dies like midway.
Well,
Doesn't Jesus like come back to life? And
people have been saying that Twilight's going to become
Damn it.
Alicorn in season 3. That's sort
Some
of been
people are
out there.
thinking. Some people are thinking the season finale might be about Princess Cadence and Shining Armor's daughter.
Please
Like-
no.
No.
Wait, what?
Like the Princess Skyla toys at Walmart.
Yeah, Princess Skyla.
Oh, yeah.
The game's gonna be about
Please
Princess
no.
Skyla.
That'll make me lose all hope for the show. It's also
Yeah.
it's nighttime.
Well,
this
what
month.
would you rather have? Princess Skyla or Princess Twilight?
I'd rather
I
have
don't like the idea of neither.
Can't we have both?
Well,
Has to be a, what are you
kind of like,
doing?
which one do you hate less?
Princess Skyla.
I
I
think it should be
personally
which
hate
one do you like
Twilight.
more?
I kind of
Princess
don't
Skyla.
want a Princess Twilight because I think that should be more for fandom.
this is no longer an update. This is like a podcast right now.
No, of course it's not an update. This is a podcast.
Yes.
No, because I have cereal.
We'll be getting some drinks.
But, like
Also,
Noel was gonna have to
maybe
like lighten up this entire conversation so much.
Yeah.
I may have just found a program that allows us to pixelate images.
Wait,
Whoa,
what?
Yeah,
that would have been
Oh.
5
Wait,
hours
wait,
ago.
Wait, can it do 3D things?
I don't know. I'm looking. Hang on. I'm seeing if this is actually.
Because if it can do 3D things, we should like make all the 3D ponies, and then yeah.
3D Minecraft sprite.
Oh right, no, this is wrong.
I hate
This is the
3D
wrong
Minecraft.
thing.
Sprite.
Anvil.
So yeah. Anyway, that's all the news that we have apparently.
Since we have now
Because the video
degraded
is getting
into
too
a
long.
podcast.
we have filled you guys with so much news. It's you guys don't know what to do with all this information. You're gonna have to like rewatch this video over and over again
Yes.
just to comprehend what we told you.
Tricky.
What do I
So-
tell you?
So, like if you enjoy, we'll be posting up a lot more videos in the future.
Did you just say that
our-
they need to like if they
Because-
enjoyed it?
Yes.
Don't tell
Because
us to do
Noel,
that.
I'm weak managers.
Our server information is in the description, as well as our website and the link to the Pony Pack plugin.
Woohoo.
Put it in
s-
annotation everywhere.
yes, it's gonna be everywhere. It's gonna
Put
be
it everywhere.
spammed
Cover up like the
everywhere.
entire screen in it.
No, unless you watch. No, because some people are gonna be watching on like their iPhones or iOS or
Yeah,
Androids.
put it up everywhere.
So,
You see that? The first one just popped up right there.
Oh, what?
anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, he got kicked.
Wait,
So-
why?
So that's our cue to end this episode video.
And on that
What?
note,
So
And-
kicking Bella is a cue?
Yes, kicking the Bella is
No,
a
I
cue.
kicked Bella
Yeah.
because he was
awful.
No, he
putting sponge on my thing.
he
He
kicked
said it
He's
was
trying to
Twilight's
use
magic.
he
Drop
kicked
Anvil
he,
on
Adding
Dan.
magic
he
to
kicked the
Twilight.
bell. You didn't hear the ring. He kicked the bell. So
oh my
Twilight.
god,
I was-
so
Smash
funny.
was magenta.
I'll see you guys later. See ya.
Go kill
Bye.
yourself now.
Say bye,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.
No.